loveliest people of the world. Today I would like to show you one of my favorite things in life. Actually, two of my favorite, meatball and the aubergine. In Turkey, we know how to cook really good aubergine. So today I'll have this something called beğendi, which was like Sultan liked it, its translation is. And on top, meat that is incredibly easy to make, and it will make you feel like you're eating great street food from Istanbul. If you're ready, we can start. So everything starts with the aubergines. I have 5. I'm going to have some holes like this. Why do I have the holes?
For it not to explode.
Yeah, because the air inside, if you don't have holes, it will start to expand while heating. And then if there isn't a way out, it will explode from a place you wouldn't know. This way, we show them the way. I like charcoaling my aubergine on a stovetop. This is an enamelware. I have seen that now Amazon is also selling it everywhere in the world, so you can get it. If I find the link, I will put it down. We move to a meatball. In Turkey, you know, we have over 368 different types of meatballs. We know our meatballs really well, but some of the meatballs are, you know, chewy like kebab. We're gonna create that in home conditions. So I have half of stale bread. I took the skins off. I wanted to use the soft insides. You can use any kind of bread. I'm going to put it like this directly. We're gonna wet this by an onion juice. I have 1 onion here. I just take the tops out. Onion gets in. This is actually my technique that I have developed. Don't try for me. Hard things are happening there. As you can see, it's like minced bread with minced onions. This is gonna make the köfte really soft and smooth. Then I add half a kilo of ground beef. As you can see, probably we weren't able to find a really fat full one. So I'm going to add excess butter, 2 tablespoons of butter. They get in. I have half a teaspoon of baking soda. Baking sodas are sometimes really strong, so first time doing it, maybe try 1/3 of a teaspoon. Then a heaped teaspoon of salt and black pepper. That's all we need for the köfte come to gorgeousness. First, the meat and everything starts to come together in a slow motion. Then it will start to move all together like this. You can still see the individuality, but the baking soda is gonna work and it will become a paste. I want it to be a paste. It's one of those meatballs. So, it will take some time. Here we move to the aubergines. One side starts to soften, turn the other side. Then we move here. As you can see, it dirtied up the machine. It became a truly paste. Now, let this rest. I don't want any food to be wasted. You know, in Turkey, 17% of meat and chicken products are still going to waste in this economy. It's amazing. So we don't waste anything. I'm going to let this rest for a while. When the aubergines are quite soft, it's time for them to come to their hammam. Why do we go to a hammam? To take the skins off easily. To do that, we have to be in a hot, humid place for a while. So they're in like this. We cover it, and their hotness and humidity will help me to deskin them easily. So they will rest for a few minutes here. While I'm going to make a bechamel sauce. Story about this recipe is, actually it's called Hünkâr beğendi. The Sultan liked it, and the idea comes from Ottoman Empire's westernization. Even though the Saray has great food, they believe that French are doing this really great. Some of the French political team comes, they cook for each other. So one day the Ottoman team cooks and the next day the French, etc. And these happen. In the palace's kitchen, when the French is making the bechamel sauce and the Ottoman chef was making the aubergine, they had this idea of combining it together, and the Sultan liked it, and so the story of this base comes from this beautiful thing. Now the oil has melted, so I put some flour with wood. I mix it really well. First, it's light brown. Light brown means it will hold really well, but as I cook it a little more, it's gonna get browner and it will have this nutty flavor that we like. I'm going to turn it into a more nutty flavor.
Quite tiring, I guess.
We have to deserve what we eat. Today, we're shooting for our YouTube channel with our great team. I am making this köfte and aubergine recipe for everyone.
So tell us who your team is here, how big the team is.
We're a big team actually, we're 38 people, but on our shootings, the master team is about 10 to 12 people. As you can see, now the flour has melted, it became more runny, but it smells great. Now add the milk, watch out, half, and then mix it well first, then add the rest. The first is really important, then you might have too much chunks, so add a little bit of milk, mix it well, and then
Smells
add the rest.
wonderful.
It smells wonderful. Now, this is almost done. 3 things that I'm going to add. Black pepper, sorry French people, I like the black pepper's taste better. A bit salt, and something that is really, really, really important while making this perfect sauce is the nutmeg. It's almost done. Smells, Bahar, come and smell. Yeah. I will give some of the aubergine to you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Maybe you can add some cheese or something for me so that I eat the complete dish.
Bak ya. Aubergines are ready to get out of the hammam. We first slice from the tummy. Spread it, open it like this. Actually, the cheaper the spoon, the better it works. Thinner the edge, the better it works. I am going to take this beautiful aubergine out. Some of the black skin gives a nice fume to the whole thing as well. We're ready. I'm going to do the rest, then the fun part starts. Who you're angry at? Get your anger out. To all the unfairness in the world, we believe the good will win at the end.
Hopefully.
Sometimes the good has to be strong and show strength, power. So 2 knives like this, or you can do this in 2 hands. A bit of salt all the time, because while still hot, how the food absorbs the salt not just increases its saltiness, but also increases its taste. Put all this in, and we mix it like this. And needs a bit of salt, but it's great.
I can taste it too. Can I?
Of course. Guys, would you like to taste it? Al-Bahar, this is for you. It's not finished yet. We're gonna make the meat, but first taste the aubergine too.
For vegetarian, this is a heaven.
Ah, you're a vegetarian too. Okay. That's just aubergine. Nice, huh? So, the base is quite ready here. And here I have my favorite person in the world.
Hello.
Helping me. What are you doing, Burak?
I'm shaping the meatballs, but they're not balls.
As you can see from this half a kilo, we've quite a lot of meat. We call this bereket because the baking soda is working. We don't have the smooth texture. What we should do, we take a thing like this, a bit of water to wet our hands. Take a knob like this, and then suddenly when the hands are wet, it's much easier to shape the meatball. We're gonna have long ones, so that I'm going to create something like a star. Mine is probably thicker, Burak's are more elegant.
It's more like sea stars.
Okay, we can always improvise. Now we can have small bowls, because there's still a lot of cooking space. In köfte, different than steaks, we have to turn the köfte one side to another much more. This way the fat is captured inside. I've done something normally I wouldn't have done. I have rushed because I'm excited. There's a team who's shooting from CNN, so I didn't heat up the pan. What happened? I didn't put the meatballs when the pan was quite hot, so it stuck, unfortunately, a bit. And probably my pan wasn't seasoned really well, so I need some kind of spatula like this to move the.
Will you use
out.
them?
I will, of course. This is perfectly good meat. They don't look great, but I wanted to show you because this is YouTube and we show our fails as well. So, whew. Now, because of their fat, it's seasoned and it's hot and it's so easy to move around the meatballs, as you can see. Now I have to reduce the heat because they are browning at the same time, but the inside haven't cooked yet. For the inside to be cooked, I have to turn it around and have a last minute butter like this.
Of course, because why not?
Of course. And almost everything is ready. Last minute butter. I'll turn it off, and this will stand in its butter. Now I'm heating the aubergines and at the same time melting some butter, because we don't have Hollandaise sauce. We have burned butter and different types of butter, and we're gonna first brown the butter a bit and then add a bit of red flaked pepper, and it's gonna be hot butter and it's gonna be on top as the sauce. Time to put everything together. At the bottom are dear aubergines. This tastes much better than it looks, guys. I have this lazy Susan at the bottom so I can make it up into nices like this. On top we have these beautiful meatballs. Da-da-da-dum. They have shrunk. These are not burned. I'm not as fat as you can see. I'm like thinner, slimmer, and the camera makes everything darker and fatter. It is. Here comes the butter. This brownie is actually milk getting caramelized. I like that taste a bit, but I don't want to burn the butter totally, so I take it off the heat a bit and then add my red pepper and then do this and it will have a lot of foam. And we are ready. This is how we do it. A bit of greens as well. Bit of parsley always come to our rescue. And eating this, it will lighten up the mood. So, anyways, hope you've enjoyed it. Hope you'll try it. One of the easiest meatballs that you can make. You don't even have to do your kneading by hand. Also, the aubergines by itself so good. So for the vegetarians, you can, have some halloumi on top and eat this together. It will be gorgeous. Lots and lots of love from this beautiful city. And we will ask your prayers because we are going through weird times here. So all your prayers are above our head. Take care. Şöyle hop. You're okay with hot or?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sure.
Super. Whoa.
Oh.
Whoa. You like it?